Good morning, friends. Grand Rising. It's Friday. It's Friday. You know what day it is. Rise and shine, buttercups. Buttercup, 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 buttercup. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Rise and shine, buttercups. Precious buttercups. How's everybody doing this morning? So I've got an appointment that I got to go to. Well, not an appointment, but I just got to get my vehicle tires rotated and aligned and all that stuff. That's important. Just got my monk fruit in there. Guys, I almost had a heart attack when Abby put about a cup of monk fruit on those cookies. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Hi, Jory Love for Reviews. Hi. Welcome. Good morning. How are you? So, we are making coffee this morning because I got to stay up. I'm not worried about today's payday, guys. So, it's payday. So, hubby's going to grab probably pizzas today. Come on in if you're new. Say hey. Let me know where you guys are hopping in from. Everybody, for all those that are new out there. Hello. Am I saying it right? Where's my glasses, guys? I need my glasses. Hang on. I need my Google vision. I can't see nothing. I got a house to clean up, guys. I got a house to clean. Guys. But it is what it is. You guys, this morning, the sun is so beautiful. Like, I was out there just contemplating and hearing the birds. Like, all the birds were the blackbirds were all migrating underneath the tree. And I was just watching them, how they were just coming down the trees. And as I was getting closer to them, they all flew up in the trees. All the birds. Good morning. Let me see if it's Priscilla. Am I saying it right? Priscilla, good morning. Hi. Thank you. You are beautiful too. You are all beautiful. Beautiful souls in and out. So how's everybody doing this morning? Has anybody had their coffee yet? Good morning. Anyone had their coffee yet? I am going to start my coffee because every time I drink it, it gets cold. And it is a chilly morning today. Today is November 14th? November 14th. It is a beautiful, nice, cool, chilly morning. So I said, you know what? Let me fix the coffee right before I dropped off my daughter at the bus stop. But when I started the coffee, like I was going to take it with me, by the time I get back, it was already cold. But it's okay. It's okay. Cheers to you. Cheers to everybody. Happy Friday, guys. It's cold, but it's okay. It's all good. Yes, you prefer your tea. I like tea too sometimes. I have dandelion tea. I've got a bunch of teas. I gotta start taking out now for the winter. I love tea with honey. Guys, so I was all out of honey and I ordered this one on Amazon. It said 3 pounds of honey. Wow. I'm thinking this is a massive jug, you know, it's 3 pounds of honey. Then I opened the box. It was this little tiny thing of honey. And I was like, okay, that's a 3 pound honey. Yeah. It was pretty good though. I got 3 pounds for like $20 on Amazon. I normally buy the Nate's raw honey, but this time I tried this one. I wanted to try it, and it's so good for you, especially this time of year, guys. Ooh, start using, if you don't have monk fruit, start using honey. It's got so many healing properties. It's so good for you. It's great for your insides. It's great for everything because it's antibacterial, antimicrobial, everything. It's actually, you can actually apply it if you have a cut and to make the cut heal. It's amazing. Yes. Oh, doggy says 6'7". Elderly green tea. Wow, that's amazing. I've never had that. Elderly green tea with a splash of agave. Ooh, agave. Yeah, I used to buy agave, but you know, guys, what happens is my kids, they use it just like honey. So it'll be gone, like the agave bottle will be gone like in less than a week. So I said, you know what? Agave is good, but it doesn't give you anything like good for the body. So I'll just switch it out. Yeah, we may have a little more calories with honey, but hey, it's got antimicrobial properties that you cannot beat. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. It's just because I'm blind. I need to have my Google vision because I can't see from that little tiny letters, you guys. Have a piece of fish, says. That's a funny screen name. That's not a bad price for honey. No. So they're normally like more expensive, especially if you buy like in marketplaces and stuff here in town. For like half a gallon, I think it's going for like $40 from a bee guy here that in town that makes his own honey. But yeah, this is not bad at all. When you look at an Amazon, it looks a lot bigger. Everything looks bigger on the computer. But then when it comes in the mail, you're like, oh my gosh, what is that? But it's 3 pounds. It's 3 pounds. Hello, Maestro. How are you? Hi. I'm doing great. How are you? Prab, am I saying it right? Prab? I'm just gonna mention the first word, Prab. How are you? Hey, love my DSLs. What's my DSLs? What is that? Jethro. We're not gonna do that here. Hi, Patricia. Hello. Sorry, my phone just went bloop sideways, and it's trying to do it again. It's trying to hold it up with the charger because I'm trying to get the most charge before I go because I've got to go get my tires in my car rotated and aligned. So I said, let me just hop on here for a couple minutes with you all, see how y'all are doing. We'll have some coffee, a nice coffee chat. Don't have to hurry to make something because today they're going to have pizzas, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's one day. Guys, we do it every day. You guys see me doing this every day. All the hustling, all the action, all the chopping, all the cooking. It is what it is. And you know what? I got to prioritize my laundry that is super full, and I got to put all these socks away. And and mop the floors before I leave. So I said, you know what? Today we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna wing it. My name is Prab Hakar. Am I saying it right? Prab Hakar. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name. I didn't mean to. If I am, I gotta get probably my face on today because. Gosh, look at this. Like, my raccoon eyes. Like, I look tired, don't I? Like, I've only slept 5 hours. 5 hours, guys. I'm here. I'm pulling it. I feel like I go to bed. Then I wake up and I blink again. Okay, it's time to go to work. It's time to do this. It's like, oh my gosh. Hi, Johnny. Hello. You're from Mumbai, Indians. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Have a piece of fish. Says, oh, thank you. Thank you. Have a piece of fish. Um, so that's good. You guys are doing good. So how is the weather where you guys are located? Over here, it's a little chilly. I'm in Central Florida, of course. We have got in the like at night we have been like in the 40s, but so far so good. It's going up because of the sun. This sun, I'm telling you guys, it feels so right, so good. As I was driving yesterday to take my daughter to her eye appointment, we were like, the sun was basically like just like gleaming in the highway, and it was just like I was just driving and I could just feel all that sun. It didn't feel hot. It wasn't like burning. It was that morning sun, but it just felt so different and so beautiful. And today it's been like that almost for the past month now. The skies are like so blue and just beautiful. They're really, really beautiful. You're hoping to get more snow here in the western. Oh wow. So in Western New York, it's snowing right now, isn't it? Wow, wow, wow. I like to see snow. I have not seen snow in 44 years. It's been 44 years since I've seen snow, guys. My daughter, just the other day, yesterday, she was like, Mom, I want to see snow this year. Can we go up somewhere up north so we can see snow at least for a couple days? And I'm like, I know. We'll see what God brings. Hopefully we will. I said to her, I said, your mama hasn't seen snow in 44 years. I know what snow feels like, when I was a child. But yeah, I haven't seen snow in 44 years. Can you believe it? It's been that long. Um, Thank you. Have a piece of joy. So yeah, so you're probably gonna get a snow over there in New York. There's a lot of people getting already snow. Um, Dennis says, yes, it's crazy. 44 years. It's crazy. A little too warm, snow yet only after. But you know something I have been saying, guys, this year we may get snow here in Florida. The reason why I'm saying that is, well, you know how the earth recycles itself every couple hundred years. So, back in, I think it was 1970 something, if I recall, 1974, around there, they had a big blizzard here in Florida, and it affected like Fort Pierce County, all the way down to like other counties, like Okeechobee County. So, and there was literally the streets were covered in snow. And this was just a couple years back. So I do believe, because the weather has been really strange this whole entire year. This summer, we were hitting record highs of heat in the heat index. It was like 110 degrees. It was wild. But this summer was really, really, really hot, extremely hot. So I remember because we had to do a lot of pressure cleaning outside at work, and we had to take a couple breaks outside because we were just like exhausted. That sun was just so harsh. But this sun now, it feels so different. It feels so warm almost, but it's not like that heat, you know, that you can't even stand on you. It's a good heat. But because of that weather being so hot in the summer, I do think that we're probably going to be getting like really, really cold weather here in Florida in the next couple months or so. I'm talking about probably this month, because we're already getting cool. To see, last year we started getting really cool around January, and it's been like that almost every year here in Florida. But now it's getting cool like early, like October. It was getting cool. That's how I know. You hear that airplane? You hear that? I love airplanes. I love the noise. You get a lot of airplanes here where I'm at. Did you see my iguanas drop out on my trees? Oh my gosh, Dennis. Yeah, so I have an iguana too, that we adopted from Miami, because I just hate for people to kill them, and some of them get run over. So we rescued that one, and she's out there with us, and we have to have like really covered because it's so cold. Um, but yeah, I know they're dropping like upside down, like they're dropping. Richard says, I was in Tampa in 2010, 1 February, and it was 35 degrees. Wow. Really? In 2010? Wow. That's pretty wild. Um, well, it says it gets cooler near the water part, since Tampa is like surrounded by water. The West Coast, I'm like a little ways from the East Coast because I'm more like to the center part of the state. Um, no, John. Of course I'm not. Um, there's no way I would be. I'm actually, I was born in Spain, but my parents are Cuban, and they went through the legal way. They went through Spain at the time. They could have gone through El Mariel. I don't know if you guys remember El Mariel, when everybody was hopping on those boats in Cuba. They were letting basically like all kinds of people just leave, including prisoners. But my dad told my mom at the time, he said to her, no, we're just going to wait. We're going to wait. And, you know, as much as he wanted to leave Cuba at the time, he said, no, we'll just wait for the next time. And we did. She did. And so they went through, so the law passed that you had to go through another country. I think it was Spain and another country. I can't remember which one it was because I didn't go through it, but my mom told me about it. And so she went through Spain. And then about 4 years after, guys, 4 years of living there, she wanted a daughter. She wanted to know what it was to be a mom, and she didn't think she was going to get pregnant. And so she prayed on it, and she had me. She had me, and then 2 years after, she had my sister. And then a couple years after, she had my other sister. So I have two sisters. I am blessed with two sisters. We're all girls, all three of us. And I am the oldest of all three. Um, Bobby, no, I'm not pregnant. No, I've got 4 kids. Are you kidding me? There's no way I'm gonna have no more. I'm done. I'm so done. They're all big and grown, and I'm done. Mm, thank you guys. You guys are sweet. Bobby says 0. John, John, I don't know what that means. John says, I am calling eyes just to be sure. Oh, you can do whatever you want, John. All is well with my soul. So it doesn't really matter. Bill, of course I do. Who doesn't? Which one of your sisters are single? John, you're funny. They're all taken and married. True fact. Oop, almost spilled my coffee here. Jose, hi. Good morning, Jose. Brian, you don't like Trump? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's just so sad. Um, Bobby says, say something racist. I'm not going to say anything racist. Why would I? I'm all about love, guys. I'm not going to say, you'll never hear me say anything racist or negative. I do have my days though. Hey, I'm just, you know, I'm not perfect, but you'll never hear me say that. Never, ever, ever hear me say anything like that. Um, why didn't Trump spend hours alone with one of Ray Thomas and Epstein's case? We're not going to talk about that right now because there's a lot of stuff that is about to be released. And very soon, guys, the world is going to know the truth. Everything has been exposed, but there's a lot of people that, it's so funny. Look at this. There's a lot of people. She's dreaming. She's dreaming. See her eyes? She's dreaming. There's a lot of people that, hey, mama. There's a lot of people that choose not to see the things that are happening because they just want to follow what people are saying, or they just want to follow fake news, things like that. But they're not really investigating. They're not looking at laws and order and things that have been sent out and put in place since 2016. So all that's going to come out, and hopefully, thank you guys for the hearts. Everybody will be awake to the reality. I'm hoping, I'm praying for all those that cannot see. You never met a white Cuban? Well, I don't think I'm a white Cuban. I don't. That's another airplane. I'm not a white Cuban. I'm actually, like I said, I was born in Spain, Madrid. Um, you have your slip ups in traffic. Oh, well, if you're in traffic, just please make sure you're paying attention to the road. I don't want to get anybody distracted. Pat, I could do everything with those. Yes. But I can see closer because the thing is, the little letters when you guys are writing or typing, is just like so small. Like I have to have the glasses because I cannot see. So I'm near and farsighted, so I cannot see. I'm like legally blind. So in a scale from like what, maybe 5 on your eyeglasses, I'm like a 11. I'm a negative 11. So there is no surgery for that or anything like that. So, I mean, they can fix it if you have a little bit, but we do not qualify for that because we're so blind. We can get retina detachment from it, but thank the Lord, I'm in God's hands. Nothing has happened so far. I'm knocking on wood or the wall. But yeah, I hope that was a compliment, Pat. Jose says, racist is what some who races. I guess someone who races is racist. Okay. Uh, Jesus. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do. I do. I do love Trump. I do love my president, and I stand with him. He is our commander in chief. I hope you guys know he's not just a president. He is a wartime president. But yeah, I do. I support the man, and we should all be supporting him and praying for him because what he is doing for humanity right now is like beyond. If you guys only knew what is really happening behind our scenes and who is fighting for us, and the children and all these things that have been happening around the world, you honestly would bow on your knee and pray to him, to pray to God, to protect them, because there's just so much evil happening right now in our country. Um, we were born in Spain, but you said your parents were from Cuba. Yeah. So I was born in Spain, and my parents are from Cuba. Yeah, they're born in Cuba. They're from Havana, John. Havana, Cuba. Beautiful. If you see Havana today, not so beautiful. All to the sorry about that. Lost you guys. But yeah, if you see what is happening in Cuba today, it's not so beautiful due to the Cuban the regime that's going on over there. It's destroying the people. It's been destroying them for over 60 years. So just imagine you having power, right? Cooking and doing all your things at home. You got your nice air, your fans, everything you need, right? And then all of a sudden, in an hour, your power goes out. Just goes out for no reason. And then comes back on after 5 hours, and then you'll have a little more power. And then again, it goes out again. That is the state of Cuba right now, guys. This is what they call it, el apagón. It happens. It happens all the time in Cuba. I was just talking to a friend of mine that she came to the States here when she was like about her 40s, but she was born there. And she was telling me, oh yeah, it's a normal thing over there. And it's just so sad because people that have whatever the little bit they have, like refrigeration and stuff like that, you imagine like that happening. It's just like your power will be out like all the time. Your fridge will be thawed out. You couldn't have nothing in your fridge. But this is what is happening, guys, and that's just a beautiful Cuban regime. This is why I so love freedom. This is a reason why I love freedom, and I love this country, and I love our president because of that, because he stands for freedom. Um, and yeah, I have a double chin. Double chin. I don't care. I don't really care. Be nice. Cheers. Yeah, be nice, guys. I mean, don't say nothing that's going to offend somebody. I'm not talking about me. Like, I don't really care. But, just be nice. We're all here for a purpose. And we're all going through stuff. And a lot of us are not saying, and we are hiding it behind smiles. But we just have to learn to be nice and respectful, and try to do something, like go out there and do something for someone that needs your help, or call that person that you never called before, or your friend that you're mad at. Call them, ask them, do you need anything? Do you want me to help you with anything? Make them cookies, do something for them, guys. This is how we show love for each other, and we're there for each other. Don't be divisive, don't be mean. I'm gonna tell you what my grandma used to tell me all the time. Do not say, if you have nothing nice to say, these were her words. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Hey, I'm 100% with her. Rest in peace, my beautiful grandma. She taught me so many things. Okay. All right, Mr. Cheese. I'll just let you do that. Just that. Joseph. Volunteer more often. I try. Exactly, Joseph. I agree. We need to volunteer more often. We need to be there for people, guys. We're so trapped into our world, our own box, that we often forget about other people and what other people are going through. I mean, just think of the people in Cuba for a moment, of what they're going through, right? And there are those people in Cuba that are living a little bit better because they have help from, people that live here, their families that live here, that had been sending them, food, clothes, maybe a little bit of money. So they may be, those are a little better, but not as better. And those are the ones right now helping the Cubans, like the poor, poor ones that have nothing. So what is that showing you? That is showing you that we need to all come together because we're all in this. We're all brothers and sisters, guys. All of us. It doesn't separate us, no matter who we are, what color we are. We're all together in this. And this is what is going to set us free. It's going to be love at the end. I hate to say it, but this is what's going to bring humanity together. It's love. Agape. What Jesus referred to, agape. If you're like a moderator, oh, thank you. Thank you for offering. Um, Cuba doesn't need, oh, my neck is just like stiff this morning, guys. Oh, you see that? I just cracked it. Cuba don't need. Yeah, but you see, there's a lot of stuff there that the people that took that shot, it wasn't the shot that we had here in America. It was a completely different one. This is why a lot of them, nothing happened to them, and they're still there. Versus us here, we had a lot of people that were just suddenly things happened to them, and so, but yeah, they don't what you call it, they don't have the medicine, they don't have the technology that we have here. They don't. The hospitals are like freaking empty. They're running on like dirty water. Sinks are running out of dirty water. There's no hygiene, guys. There's no sterilized needles. There's none of that stuff. You guys have to see that. I mean, and this is the great thing about TikTok and all these platforms. Because of these platforms, we were able to see what is happening right now over there because people are sharing it that live there. They're literally showing you, they're telling you, look at this, look at the water, look at the how we live, look at our beds. So people can actually see what really is happening. It's all over every platform. No, it was actually not because my aunt took it and she's still there and she's fine and dandy, like nothing really affected her. Um, but anyways, we're not gonna worry about that stuff because that's gonna be a thing of the past very soon. And so we gotta focus on what's ahead of us. That's all we need to focus on. I am because I communicate with her every single day. She's the only person I have in Cuba. So, yeah, they're in denial. Well, you see, when you do anything for yourself, um, thank you. Thank you, King. You need to be willing to do the research. Like if somebody tells you, hey, eat this cookie, right? You're not just going to go ahead and eat it. You're going to be like, okay, what is this cookie? Wait, let me see. So if you're watching yourself, you're watching your health, well, how many calories does this cookie have? Maybe it's going to set me off. You start questioning, right? And this is what it's all about. People need to, it's common sense. A lot of this stuff is common sense. People, and I'm just talking in general. A lot of people really trusted these doctors. And just because they have a title, a degree, They assume that they're going to heal them, they're going to save them, And I honestly don't. I don't, um, how do I explain it? I don't trust anything that has to do with big pharma, basically. I don't. And the reason why is because all these drugs that they sell are synthetic. They're not good for you, they're unnatural. And so I've always been a holistic person. So I always go for the natural cure, the natural way. What can we do? Because I've always believed that our Creator created this earth so perfectly that He gave us everything in the land that there is so we can benefit, including from like weeds. And this has been just coming out like from a couple years ago. The dandelions, what we were killing with that weed spray, it's actually good for us. It cures us and it actually destroys a lot. The big C, it destroys. It's amazing. And all this was created by our Creator. Yet they were saying, oh no, you got to get rid of that. That is a weed. Got to get rid of it. Go get some Roundup and kill it. So I don't trust everything I see and I hear. I do like to question everything and check for myself and make sure that that is the best thing that I am, doing for myself. But that is, to me, I call that common sense, guys. A lot of it is just common sense. But you don't have to worry about none of this, guys, because remember, we are in God's hands. Every single one of us is in God's hands. So He is already working on your favor. And trust me, if you have that faith in Him, that's all you have to worry about. Have that faith in Him and repent and know that He is God, because He is always there. And there's already new technologies coming out that are going to benefit us tremendously, that are going to heal us so well that you're not going to ever need any of this stuff. Okay? So you don't have to worry about that. Do I have trolls, RM? Yes, I do. I get them a lot of times. Thank you, Derry. Thank you. Grand Rising, Derry. Oh, you're beautiful too. Everybody's beautiful, guys, inside and out. We all are. Did you know that if you take away from someone all the bad stuff, their ego, their everything, they're left with beauty and grace. They're left with sweetness and kindness and joy. This is what I'm talking about. You just have to see the good sometimes and just block out the bad. I was just talking about this actually with a coworker yesterday, and she's like, "Yeah, it's happened to me. I've had to deal because these are attacks that you get from the enemy all the time. We are living in a spiritual war, and so you're gonna get, pounded by the enemy, and he's gonna do it all the time. The stronger you are, actually, is the worst, because that's when he attacks you even harder. And so that's when we need to have our shield on and faith and courage and say, you know what? We can do all things through Christ. And just let it go. Let it go. Just one of those things, just let it go. Like, seriously, just don't think of it. Because the more you think of it, the more angry you get, the more vengeance you get, and then it turns into something dark. You don't want to elevate. You want to elevate your energy, not, keep it down. So you want to be positive. You want to stay in a positive vibrational energy with God and source, and just connect with Him, because He is amazing. He's always been there for you. Talk to Him. Communicate with Him on a daily basis, because He's constantly talking to you. Sometimes we're so hard-headed, we don't listen because we're stranded in our ways and we want to get something done and we don't pay attention. And he's actually talking to us. He's letting us know of things that are to come. So we need to really focus on him and block everything else. But thank you, Derry, for the flowers. Let me look up these comments. Hang on, guys. Woo. Hello from Japan. Hi, Long. What do you mean lying about my physical condition? I don't understand what you're saying. Beelman? I don't know. Am I saying it right? Faith without work. Exactly. I agree with you. Faith without works is dead. Amen. That is true. You have to put in the work. It's not like it's going to come down and it's done for you. No, you have to do the work. And he actually, in the Bible, he tells us that we need to do that every single day. We need to walk with God and do the things that he wants us to do, right? But above all, we need to have faith in him and understanding that we are every day walking with him. Every day of our lives, we are carrying that cross, guys, every single day. Because he is in us. He is Christ consciousness. And this is what I was talking about. I've been saying this is the second coming of Christ. This is what it is. I've been reading a lot, and before I was very religious, very into religion, thinking like, some man was going to save me from it all. But then I started digging deeper and digging deeper. And then I started finding out that really it goes way deeper. Our bodies are the way God created us. So we were created in God's image, right? So our DNA has his blueprint, his name on it. Like our DNA, you can see his name on our DNA, on the strands. That's how powerful and lovable this creator is. And so what happens is every single month, our bodies produce a oil that goes down from our pineal gland all the way to the back of our brain, all the way down to our spine. And that is called Christos. That's where the word called Christ comes from. And it travels down our spine, what they also call Jacob's ladder. And this is like the biological terminology of everything. And when I actually started reading about that and understanding that our human body, then I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like our creator is just so great that he created us this way. And so this is why I say we're always walking with him every single day because he's never left. He's in us all the time. He has never left. Hey, hey. Hey, Josh. I hit the Kundani. Yep, and we hit the Kundani, exactly. Yeah, this is, a lot of people don't know this, but because a lot of people have been taught, oh no, you have to believe in God, this and that. Yeah, you have to believe in God because God is our creator, but you have to know your body and how God made you and he designed you. And once you know that about yourself, then you're like, wow, this is perfect. God made us perfect. You should be in class. Are you in breakfast? Oh, you're probably eating. Christmas and Santa Claus is based on. Yep, exactly. That was like when I have to read about the Santa Claus and the Christmas thing. But when I started like really researching this, I was like, "Oh my God. What is this? This is our human anatomy. This is how God created us." But see, religion will tell you, "Oh no, don't look at that stuff. That you can't look at that. That's evil." How is that evil? That is our human anatomy. That is what God created us. So once you understand your human anatomy, that's when you become even more in tune and even more in love with our creator. It's amazing because we were never taught this, guys. There is no book that teaches us this in school. There's none. So I believe that this generation is going to be rewriting the new books, the new books that are to come. Prices. Oh my gosh, price. I know they're big, aren't they? So I can see you better. I can't see the words. Exactly. So exactly as above, so below. We are a world within a world. Amen. Yeah. You're absolutely right. That's exactly right. See, we are connecting, guys. We're connecting. We're shifting. We're actually connecting, guys. This is the source. This is when I see people talking about the three eye atlas. Some lady that I follow, she was mentioning about that, and she says, "Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Three eye atlas. It's not exactly how you think it looks physically or literally. It's actually three, like third, eye at last." Meaning everybody is going to eventually see this for what it is. And that is going to be the Great Awakening. And that is going to be what is God's frequency is on this earth right now, as it is. That sun is emitting so much love, so much frequency to our bodies. It's recharging us, guys. It's really recharging us. That's why I tell people, go out there. If you're home, if let's say you got day off, go out, enjoy life, go outside. Just look at the stars, look at the moon, just connect with source because that's what our creator wants us to do. He wants us to create. What did Jesus do when he was here? He spent days walking with God, right? He went to the mountains, he prayed some more, he meditated some more, he healed people, right? That's what he was doing, and that's what he wants us to do. He's showing us how we need to be and how we need to walk. It's a Jesus ship. No, it's not. It's basically, it's not a literal thing. It's a spiritual thing. And this is what Christ, the coming of the Christ is Christ consciousness. Understanding that he's always been there. He has never left, and he continues being there for you. Pineal gland, uncalcified. So that is important. If we have our pineal gland calcified, you cannot see in the spiritual sense. There's no way. This is why I encourage so much fasting. If you want to reset your body, fast. Because the fasting, yes, I am a little chubby, Josh. That's my son. Um, Christ wants you to know, I'm not. Uranium, we'll get you out of here. Get you out of here. Helicopter says, women with a skull shape always, oh my Lord. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to get rid of these people here. So yeah, So that is the second coming, guys. It is Christ consciousness. It's what it is. And you know, guys, I can't believe it's already 10 o'clock. Hang on, you guys. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. I had a message and I got thrown out. So I'm going to start heading out. Come on, Lucy. I'm going to start heading out because I got to do this and I haven't even finished my coffee, guys. You see? See, I get distracted, guys. I'm going to make you breakfast. Breakfast for dinner. Tomorrow, we're making pancakes, eggs, and bacon. That's what we're going to do. Come on. Come on, because we haven't had it in such a long time, to be honest with you. In a very long time. But we've been so busy, guys. And it's always something, and we really don't have time for anything. We're always like rush, 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 rush out the door. Please don't believe that this is the way God created us and he wanted us to live this way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Our creator wanted us to be outside. He wanted us to procreate. He wanted us to spend time with our loved ones, our families. He wanted us to grow vegetables, fruits. That's what he wants for us here on earth, because we are going to be living, you guys, and say it, because the power of the tongue is very important. When you claim something and you say it, we are going to be living heaven on earth. Our reality is going to take a flip. It's going to change. It's going to absolutely change. Better days are coming, guys. Let me see if I can get my cup. Oh my Lord. What cup am I gonna put this in? Right here. I gotta start heading to work because I gotta take this to Anderson. I gotta take the vehicle. He's gotta get my tires rotated and aligned and all the things. And I'm just running out the door with you guys. So aw. God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you, Donnie. Good morning. Good morning, Natalie. So this is what it's about, guys. This is what Jesus wanted us to do. He wanted us to come together, form a nation, preach out his name, his word, as many people as we can reach out to. And he wanted us to do it any way. It could be through social media. It could be going to the park and someone. This is how it's done. Look how beautiful. Beautiful. Our creator is so beautiful. He created this beautiful earth for us to live in peace and harmony. He doesn't want us to be divided. Hang on. Oh my goodness. I can't get my. I gotta head out. I gotta head out. But let me show you. Hang on. Let me show you something. Oh my Lord. Ah. Here I am. Our creator is so beautiful. You guys are gonna have a little bit of a landscape. I'm gonna put the camera so you guys can see how beautiful the day is, because it's absolutely beautiful. Yes, for up on your lips. Yeah, and this is what's gonna happen. Let me tell you, he wants us to go out. This is what it's about. He wants us to go out and bring people to him. That's what he wants. He wants us to make nations and talk about his word and praise him and bring awareness to everyone. So this is what we need to do. This is what we're here for, guys. Remember who you are, who God created. When you start looking within, you will find the kingdom of God, because the kingdom of God lies within. He said it in his word. So you need to look within. Let me show you how beautiful this day is. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. I'm like in love with my creator. But he wants us to be out there, and I'm going to tell you how I know we are walking the right path and we're doing the right things. Yesterday I took my daughter after her appointment. I had to grab something for her. Um, and there was a gentleman, an older man, approached me while I was there, and he told me he didn't know if I spoke Spanish. He only spoke Spanish, and I said, I speak Spanish. I can speak with you, and so I can help you. I said, what do I need? How can I help you? And he's like, well, I'm having an issue with my phone. He says I can't get it where my phone rings. I'm talking about an older man. I can't get it where my phone rings and I'm getting calls and I cannot hear them. And I'm like, oh my God. I say, yeah. I say, sure. I'll go ahead and I'll fix it for you. I had no idea how to fix it because it was complete different phone than what I normally have. It's like, and it was an Android. And so I go ahead and it's a beautiful story. I go ahead and I hand it over to my daughter, and she's like, okay, Mom, I think I know how to do it. And she went ahead and fixed it right away. Well, the man was so thankful. He was so thankful and grateful. He was like, thank you so much for doing that. Truly, I'm honored. I did not know that, through that setting, I could change it. But he was just like in awe that I was there to help him, you know. And so he started talking to me a little more. He was just telling me about, how this town is getting populated and families are coming and all the things. And we had an amazing chat. We had an amazing chat. And this is what it's all about. See, God is moving people, guys. He is moving them to the ones that need of Him. There are still angels walking with us on earth. And a lot of times, some people will try to get your attention and try to talk to you about something and show you something. And our ego gets in the way. And we just stop it and say, no, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to, whatever happens, it happens. I don't care. And we get that kind of attitude. And you're not getting the point. You're not truly understanding what God is doing. He is using those people to get to those that cannot see. And those are the chosen ones, guys. Do not mess with God's chosen. Because to him, it's like you're scratching his eyeball. He says it on the Bible, in his word. There's a verse in the Bible that talks about that. And he says how it feels when you mock and you go against one of his chosen ones. So this is what we're made to do. We are made to live at our highest vibrational goodness, our highest potential, our highest energy. Okay? And this is what we need to do. We need to be disciples of Yeshua. And I hope this is getting out there and it's going to spread the word to somebody and it's going to enlighten someone that, could very much probably enlighten somebody else. Pass it on, guys. Pass on this message today. Pass it on because this is what it's all about. It's all about paying it forward. We are literally paying it forward. So Yeshua paid it for us first. He died on the cross, right, for our sins. So we owe it to him. and to humanity, because we're all in this together. We're all living in this wonderful planet that God created. We're all living souls, whether you are black, Chinese, Japanese, green, whatever. We are all in this together. We are all souls, and we're all united. Beyond this coat that we're wearing right now, external bodies, we are souls. We are beautiful souls that are created, and we need to walk with Him every single day and thank Him each and every single day for what we have. Because without Him, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be telling you this right now. Without Him, we are nothing, guys. Without God, we are nothing. Understand the power that holds. Without God, we are literally nothing, because we carry His name. We are His kids, all of us. Understand that. He said it in His word that we would do greater things. And this is what it is. We're literally changing the planet. We're changing it. We're bringing it into the new earth. And I love you, friends. I truly do. My heart is so big for everybody. I know what everybody's going through. I can't only imagine the pain and the sorrow that people are going through right now. But just know, this is straight up from God. Just know that I am God and that He is always with you. He has never left us. He's been still walking with us, and He is going to show you His mighty power very soon. He's going to show you. He's going to show the world. I'm telling you. Humanity cannot even imagine what's fixing to happen. Just letting you know. I'm just saying what God wants me to say, guys. I'm just a messenger. That's all I am. But He is going to flip this nation. He's going to flip everything upside down. And it's going to be to our own benefit. Hold on a second. I'm already getting here. So, anyways, with that being said, I love you, friends. I'm going to probably start checking these comments. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. That way you guys get notified when I come on. I love you, friends. I'll probably hop on a little bit later on. I hope you guys have an awesome day, even if I don't. But you guys are amazing. Just know that God is there. He's always been there for you, and He'll never forsake us. I love you.